to jump in and do just a quick energy reading for your sign, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, the messages may in fact resonate. So let's go ahead and dive in. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, be sure to check the description box. Okay, let's see, what are the messages for the sign of Cancer? Messages. Ooh. And before we really get started with the cards, Cancer, I want to say that, I put in, just to go live with a video. And while I was waiting for the time to start, like, I could hear like the birds started chirping and they were really loud. It sounded like, I don't know, a really good conversation going on, because, birds kind of usually signify something to do with messages. So for you, there may be some type of message that comes in. I just saw 111 on the timer that might be important for someone, but we'll see how this plays into the actual reading. Okay, so the card that came out is Pity Party. Okay, yeah, Pity Party. And someone drives by with their music, right? Someone is going through tough times and wants you to experience the same thing. So someone is sitting around feeling sorry for themselves. I don't know if they're blaming you for what's going on, but they're throwing a little bit of a pity party and they want to invite you. So I'm hearing that you cordially decline, so you don't accept that invitation. I think this has something to do with someone's relationship, because at the bottom it says love attacks. Someone is attacking your love relationships. They want to disrupt all areas of your love life, platonic and romantic. So yeah, whatever this is, it's like this. I don't know if this person looks at you a certain type of way, and like maybe you they look at you. I'm not saying that you are or that you aren't, but they're looking at you as, someone who has it all. Maybe you're someone who like, you're beautiful, you have, friends that love you, family members that love you. I don't know, I'm hearing adored by many. This could even be like someone is watching, like just the way that your kids love on you. It could be anything, but whatever relationship that you have with other people, this person is not happy about it. Okay, they are feeling miserable, and remember that misery loves company, but that doesn't mean that you have to join them, right? At the top we have victory. I have the victory. So it says, you will be victorious over any attacks against you. No matter what they do, you will win. So Cancer, that's important for you to know. This person is, I'm really getting the sense of like they're having a terrible time when it comes to their like love life, their romantic life, maybe their family life, or, something like that to do with their relationships. And so it's kind of like, they're upset and they need to point the finger at someone, and they're going to point it at you. They're blaming you for things not working out the way that they feel like they should be working out. Okay, I'm hearing what was that on Scooby-Doo? And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those nosy kids or something like that. So this person is blaming you for things not working out in their favor, or they're about to. Messages, pity party. What do we need to know? Yeah, 4 of Knives. And notice that she's just kind of laying there and just daydreaming or thinking. And I'm really kind of getting the sense of like someone is overthinking. Someone is overthinking a situation. And we have 7 of Coins. And notice, like with the 7 of Coins at the bottom, rather than her paying attention to what it is that she's supposed to be growing, she's looking over at someone else. So this person is overthinking or over analyzing a situation, and it's like they are, rather than working on improving their own lives or their own relationships, they're just going to sit there and they are going to feel miserable and envy you because of yours. They're just going to watch you. But see how your garden grows. If they were to just focus on their own thing that they have going on, they're really like, I'm getting the sense of like whatever they have, it's none of, like, you probably don't care. But like they can resolve it, but they need to pay attention. They need to focus on what they have going on in their garden rather than focusing on like what you have going on, what you're growing, what you're manifesting. They need to worry about, I'm here, worry about yourself. Okay. Yeah, we have 4 of baskets. Like, look at her face. Like, she has her own thing being gifted to her, but like she doesn't want it. Like, it's just not good enough. She doesn't care about what's being presented to her. She doesn't care about her basket. She doesn't care what's in her basket. Like, she could actually have more than what you have. Like, I don't know. And she doesn't know because she won't even look in it. Like, this person is so focused on what you have going on. Whatever it is that you got, they want it. It doesn't even matter if what's in your wallet. It doesn't even matter if what you have is less. They just want what you have. At the bottom, we have 10 of sticks. It's like this person is like their mind is wandering. They're, and I talked about like overthinking, but this person is like really thinking and wondering and trying to come up with, I'm thinking of a master plan. Like, this person is trying to think of ways of like reeling you in or reeling you back in to the dysfunction, because they want to look at how she's pointing. Like, you did it, you did it. Like, I'm sorry. They really want to bring you back into their dysfunction, this dysfunctional world that they've created really in their mind. And they want to be able to point the finger at you, and they want to be able to put their burdens onto you, because otherwise, like, who else is going to be held accountable for the problems in their life? Like, surely not them. It has to be you. It has to be you. Like, if you're feeling any type of weird energy whatsoever, like, that's what it is. But I'm hearing like, don't pay it no mind. Like, it really is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's not doing anything. It's not going to benefit you to even ponder, to wonder about what's going on. Just keep doing what you're doing, because it's kind of like this person is really just trying to draw you into some dysfunctional relationship. I'm looking at this courting, right? And before, like, okay, so you have the courting card, right? I'm getting the sense of like, just continue to focus, like your ancestors, you're being guided to just continue moving forward. What is that about? The shortest distance between two path, like it just goes straight. Just keep swimming, just go straight, whatever this is. Don't detour. Like, this would be considered a distraction or a detour. Like, don't take the bait of whatever this is, right? Just keep moving forward. And like with this one right here, I'm looking at the 2 people on the side with the red and the blue, right? And it's like those 2, they are distracting, like their goal. Like, if you could see their face, like they're kind of doing the side eye, like they're looking at these people like pretty snarky. But don't pay them any attention. Like, whatever this is, that's based off of love and relationships for you, keep moving forward. Whether this has to do with self-love or whether you are about to get, no, and whatever you're doing that has to do with self-love, And whoever this is, like this partner that you have or this partner that you're about to have, like you guys are supposed to focus on one another, and like all of that others, like I'm getting something, it's something like don't look to the left and don't look to the right. You just need to keep going just straight ahead. Do not veer off course. Do not veer off the path of righteousness. But at the bottom, like we have the Mother of Coins, which is, you know, this is basically like the Queen of Pentacles, right? And so this is, yeah, you're about to have everything that your heart desires. You're about to be very well loved and taken care of, very comfortable. Financially, and you know, as it relates to like your love and relationships, remember you're going to be victorious over whatever this is. But just kind of know, like I'm being drawn back to the self-care and why that's so important. Like you can't just focus on the relationship that you have or you're about to have. You also have to focus on self-care, because that is where you kind of gather, like that's what gives you strength. That is something to do with like, that's your superpower. Like that's kind of how you recharge. I'm feeling like a charging station. Like that's how you recharge, because what you need to know is that there's always going to be people grabbing at you and trying to deter you and get your attention for some reason or another. And I don't know if you're the type of person like you used to, or you usually like you try to give everyone equal amounts of attention, or like you don't like to play favorites or show favoritism or something like that. You like for people to feel loved and supported and all of that good stuff. But this is something about a new you where you're recognizing that you can only pour into, you should only pour into people that are equally pouring into you. This has something to do with the law of reciprocity. So if these people, like I'm getting the sense of like there's someone who like all they want what they can take from you, what they can get from you, and that's all that it is. For some of you guys, I know that we saw, yeah, at the bottom we have Mother of Coins. And you may not know this, but this, for some of you guys, this is the Father of Coins. It could be someone that you used to deal with, and they're blaming you for things not going right in their life for some reason. If it's not the Father of Coins, it's someone who is not related to, but someone that like is a part of that person's world or energy. And I'm being drawn to, like, it's important to note, like, notice how Mother of Coins was at the bottom and the Father is at the top. So these people are separated. So this is someone that you're separated from. Also, whoever this person is, like if it's not the Father of Coins and it's like say this is like their partner, or there's, you know, like they have a new thing, like they have someone else, then they're about to experience some type of separation, and this person is going to try to, again, reel you in. They're going to blame you for it. I'm getting the sense of someone who's going to try to come towards you. I'm getting a yes really strong for this, for what I'm about to say, but someone is going to want to try to come towards you. Like I'm hearing, I come in peace. This person is going to come towards you as if they want to offer, like they want to extend an olive branch, but in reality this person is just trying to, like, they feel like they've been knocked down a peg or two and they want to knock you down too. Misery loves company. We're going back to that. Misery loves company. This is a miserable person. Don't take the bait. I think I've already said that. Do not take the bait. Okay. What else do we have for the sign of Cancer? Ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm not going to take this, but I'm going to read it. But, you know, when they fall on the floor, I don't like to take them. But it says plan ahead. Don't make it up as you go along. Life is full of decisions. Some people put them off or ask for advice. Others simply stick a pin in a list. In reality, you need to use intuition, reason, or a combination. And so with this falling on the floor, with it falling on the floor, I'm getting the sense of like, you know, yes, of course, this is true in most cases, in most scenarios, but for you guys, for some of you guys, like you have an issue with something to do with like perfectionism, right? And so you spend a lot of time overthinking and over planning, especially when it comes to love and relationships. I don't know, like maybe you've experienced something, and so therefore, like you put a lot of time and effort into trying to vet people. And I'm getting like someone is now in your life or is being brought to your life, and the Most High wants you to just really use your intuition and go with the flow a little bit more, as opposed to staying in all of that logical type energy, that logical thinking. So, but of course you do what's best for you, but that's what I'm getting for you. Oh wow, you guys got two cards. At the bottom it says don't be fooled, and that kind of, I'm being reminded of what I said, like this person is going to come to you like, oh, extending an olive branch. Don't be a fool. Do not be a fool. And when it comes to this person, that it's like a new person in your life, or like that's recently come in your life, or something you've reignited, or someone that's about to come into your life, like don't be a fool. Like I'm getting something about also don't be a fool, but on the opposite spectrum, on the opposite side of that, meaning like don't I'm getting the sense of like don't miss out on that opportunity. So just kind of be careful with that. Whoever this negative person is, don't let them come in and bait you in or reel you in with their foolishness, with this relationship that's headed towards you, or that you've just started. Like don't overthink it, and don't like be a fool and let it pass you by. So that's what I'm getting with that. So the two cards that popped out for you, it says you can't be friends with everyone. Like I don't know what else to say. Like is that yeah. You can't be friends with everyone. Friends do what they do because they're your friends and we love them. They do it because they know it's the right thing to do. But while some people can be our friends, others cannot. The difference is that friends can be inconvenient, annoying, troublesome, expensive, and taxing, but we will forgive them. This is back to whoever this person is. They are probably involved with someone that you used to deal with, that you used to have like a pretty serious relationship with. And they're gonna come, exactly what I said, they're in some type of pity party, they're about to experience some type of breakup, and they're gonna come running to you pretending like they want to be friends. Do not take the bait. You cannot be friends with everyone. So that's that one. And then it's and it says offer an olive branch before you go to war over a trivial thing. Consider the cost of doing so. This is crazy, I'm telling you. It says Sun Tzu makes it very clear, and I don't know if I pronounced that right, I'm sorry if I didn't, makes it very clear that war, even if successful, is costly. If you keep your temper, it is most likely that they will keep theirs. However, if a fight breaks out, keep your temper away. Keep your temper anyway. Fighting does not end fighting. Fighting is ended by making up. Give them an opportunity to stop the fight. And that's funny that you're actually the only one to have two cards pop out like that, right? And so I really get that this with you can't be friends with everyone, because I was talking about two different situations or two different scenarios. One has to do with this person, an ex of an ex, soon to be ex of an ex coming and, you know, like, oh yeah, let's talk about how this person sucks or something like that. And you're being guided, like your ancestors are saying, no, you can't be friends with everyone. Nix that. Like you don't need to even deal with that person. So that was one scenario. And it's funny, the card says you can't be friends with everyone. The second scenario that I was talking about, it has to do with Remember, I said there's like you have a new relationship, you're about to have a new relationship that is about to come in or whatever. And I was getting the sense of like, don't be a fool, like, don't let your past trauma and fears and hurt and over planning and overthinking about relationships, like, don't let that deter you from working on something solid with this person. Don't overthink it. With this relationship, you're meant to listen to your intuition more, go with the flow. Things don't have to be perfect, right? But whatever this is, I'm getting the sense of something is perfect for you guys, actually, is what I'm hearing. And you need to make sure that you are extending an olive branch to this person. You guys might be two very strong-willed, two very you both have very strong personalities. Yours, well, I might be partial, but yours might be, they're probably equally as strong, but I'm going to say yours is stronger just because I want to. But like something has to give, right? So I'm not getting the sense of like you guys are going to have a lot of issues, but if you do, I'm hearing something about opening the lines of communication. Like, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't just cut out and nix the whole relationship just because you may experience like like an occasional fight here or there. Like, that's part of relationships. That's part of growing. That's how you learn one another. It's not the fact that you I don't even know why I'm still talking about this. It's not the fact that you have a fight. So I don't know why this is important. It's not the fact that you have a fight. You are going to fight with one another. It's about how you do it. It's about doing it in a healthy way. There are healthy ways of, like, I know it kind of throws it off with the word fighting, but it's like disagreements, right? Like, we can pretty it up or whatever, but whatever, disagreements or fighting, it's not the fact that you have them. That doesn't mean that you're not compatible. It's about how are you guys going to come together and do it in a healthy way. And I'm getting the sense of like, for some of you guys, that's actually some type of lesson that you're meant to learn, like, especially if you've been having issues with relationships and them not working out. Something that you may not have seen has to do with being open with how you're like, not to say that you're settling or anything like that, but that you open the lines of communication with people rather than just completely cutting them off. So I don't know who that's for. That could be for one of you, some of you, none of you. I don't know. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. Again, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you liked it, if you loved it, and you know what? Even if you didn't, I love you, Cancer. Have a beautiful day. Bye now.